Hello and welcome to the third episode of the Quarantine and Chill podcast with your hosts Leo Scuds and
Beau and today we have two very special guests. If you'd like to introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name's Luke, and I like long walks on the beach.
Hi, I'm Eli, and I love bombing beaches.
Okay, well I think first thing first, happy birthday, Beau.
Oh, thanks.
Happy birthday, Beau.
Yeah, happy birthday, mate. I'm a chill one.
I'm 15.
son.
I can finally go to a cinema now without having to use an ID.
Yeah, cracking stuff. Anyway, how's your day been?
Well,
No, 15.
I woke up and my mum got me a cup of tea, which is quite nice.
Lovely.
That was alright. And then I went downstairs and opened the cards first, and then I opened the presents, and I got a skateboard, which is pretty cool. I've always wanted one.
Skateboard. Okay, cool. What type of skateboard?
Skater club?
Join the skater club. Yeah, I also got some Vans, which are they're really nice. They got good grip on the bottom with them, so I can use them on the skateboard as well, which is quite.
I see. So a
quite
bit
useful.
of a combo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but are they on the wall or off the wall? That is the question.
They are on the wall.
On the wall.
I was going on it most of today. I went to my house. Basically, I'm moving house soon, and we're doing work on the house. And so I was just going there to help my dad, and I went on my skateboard there. It was quite fun.
Well, good.
You're trying to tell me you were out the house?
Whoa,
Yeah.
you left the house.
Oh
I left the house.
Oh,
It was a bit risky. I sanitized my hands right as soon as I got back in.
How many times did you leave the house today,
good
though?
boy.
Twice.
Twice.
How many
rules?
I
Breaking
went-
the rules.
I went outside once in the morning just to go test out the skateboard, and then I went on later on to go to the house.
Oh, Boris is going to come for you.
Criminal.
So yeah, sometimes I occasionally go to the house and go help my dad do some painting or do some work on the house and stuff like that. And so,
Your dad thinking you're going grave. That was quite.
Yeah,
bad.
sorry.
yeah, for context, yeah.
So when are you moving? When are you moving to this house?
I'm not too sure because we were supposed to go like sometime in the summer last year,
Oh,
but that
yeah,
didn't
okay.
happen. And we're still here now, which is
I
so
presume there's complications now with all the lockdown.
yeah.
Actually getting all the stuff moved.
Yeah, must be difficult.
And well, I was supposed to go to Spain this holiday, but well, obviously I can't
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, obviously not.
Now, that's gonna be
Yeah,
interesting
right.
for the summer holidays. What are you lot and your families doing?
Nothing.
Well, I'm hoping that by early June, end of May, that this is all over.
Yeah,
But obviously,
that's
there'll
the
still
hope.
be remnants.
Maybe we could get like a last ditch flight somewhere, or even just go somewhere inland.
Have you seen? They're basically giving away flights now. They're all so cheap. Like it's about like 20
Yeah, I know.
quid to go to something like France. Or
It's
something
just
like
no one can come on the thing.
Yeah. I wouldn't know because if you look at France and look at Paris, you have to actually carry paperwork to even go outside once.
I know. Yeah,
Paperwork.
it's
Whoa,
in Australia they've closed off the borders of the states, so you can't like go around there now. But in the UK, you can still go everywhere, can't you?
that. They're saying
Oh,
you
yeah.
can go places, but don't go places.
Yeah. It's like I think they need to be a bit more clearer with the message because they're keeping all the borders open, keeping the flights up and stuff, but they're saying stay at home. But they just need to close everything off, and then I'll get the message across. There's still people going out when meeting up when they shouldn't be.
Yeah, I mean, I only go like when I go to the house. It's only me and my mum and my dad, so nothing too big.
Yeah, fair enough.
And the next door neighbour comes and says hi, but that's about it.
And is it far from where you live, or do
Whoa.
you like?
It's literally about around the corner, like
All right.
about like a 5-minute walk. But
Oh.
yeah. So since it's my birthday, I'm in quarantine. It's been probably the weirdest birthday of my life, to be honest. And,
Yeah,
but quite
so, yeah.
strange. I couldn't see my.
Yeah, what about your initial birth? I think that's the weirdest birthday of your life.
Yeah. I think I wasn't allowed to see my family today. I did get a few FaceTimes from my aunties and my nan and
Yeah.
stuff.
Must be difficult.
Hey, when's your?
Well, that's all I get anyway. They don't want to see me.
Sad life.
So Lee, when's your birthday? Is it going to affect you maybe the quarantine?
My birthday.
Yeah, well,
Mine's
my
6th of
birthday, my
July.
birthday's next month.
Yours next month.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think unfortunately you'll
5th of
probably
May.
be 5th
Oof.
of May.
So,
Oh wait.
what are you planning on doing?
Probably nothing. To be
Probably do the
honest.
same thing I did.
Yeah.
What about you, Eli?
See the farm.
90 November 1989. Right, Cobber. Nah, it's in 2 months. It's in 2 months. So hopefully,
2
I'm
months.
hoping
So
it's-
it might.
I reckon
Ooh.
it should be well dying down by then. I'd assume. I think.
I don't know.
If we're lucky, we'll be out of lockdown by then. But
Yeah. When I went outside today, I was quite surprised by the number of people doing exercise running around. There's actually quite a lot of people.
yeah, they're making the most of their one time out. Have any of you been out for the past couple of weeks?
No.
Yeah, I go for walks most weekdays.
On your own?
No, with the fam.
With the fam, alright, I like it.
What about you, Leo?
No,
Do you
no.
go out much?
I have
Absolutely
not. I haven't been out. Same boat as
Because
Eli.
my family's had like progressive symptoms. It's like brother gets
Nice.
it, then my dad gets it, and it just means that you have to quarantine for extra 7 days every time someone
Yeah.
gets it, and it's just
It's
like
pain.
they say they call themselves professionals, but I don't really understand like how that works. But I'm not a professional. I can't say anything. I'm just following the advice of the governments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen that thing?
Then that's what you should be doing.
Have you seen that thing quite recently that they're doing drive-in corona tests? So you can like go
Yeah,
to a
I've been
park.
seeing that.
I think
that's been cancelled.
Has
That
it?
was like the initial testing. Yeah, that was completely ended. Like
Was
after a
it?
few days.
Oh.
I think they were supposed to. It was supposed to do NHS workers first, but then,
Yeah.
obviously not anymore. But
Speaking of the NHS, Thursday night there was the clap at 8 o'clock again. Did
Yeah.
you all
Did everyone clap?
participate? Yeah,
Yeah,
I clapped.
Of
Yeah.
course I clapped.
I think this is a weekly thing now. So
yeah, every
that's
Thursday.
good.
So
Yeah, I like that. It's good.
a guy set off the firework in the middle of the street, which is quite odd. I saw that happen last time. It happened last week as well. He literally was like in the middle of the road, set a firework
Oh.
off.
Oh, brilliant.
Uh,
Show your appreciation.
Nothing like showing medical workers your appreciation. by
Yeah.
blowing stuff up.
my mum got a tambourine, was shaking it around, and
I mean, it's fair enough though. I mean, the NHS workers are going in all the time, seeing people die, symptoms.
risking
and
their
stuff.
life.
Yeah, they're at risk every day, and I think it's fair that they're getting the recognition they
Oh,
deserve.
Did you see that thing? Like, I think it was the other week. A 13-year-old boy died from it. It was the first.
Yeah,
it
I
was the youngest
know.
person in
Yeah,
Britain to die from it.
Younger people are starting to die from it. It's kind of strange.
I mean, the thing about the clap is I'd rather a couple extra quid than a clap. End of the day.
Yeah.
Nurses all pay like nothing, so.
And like charities are being shut down now because there's no more marathons and stuff like that, and like they're losing
So
money.
that's the thing. That's the thing about the coronavirus is like half of it, like on one end of the spectrum, like small businesses and like plane companies and stuff, they're gonna really like fall from this, and then
Yeah.
places like Deliveroo and Netflix and stuff like that, they're gonna shoot up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially like
Disney Plus.
Plus. That's booming recently. I've
Disney Plus
noticed.
came out recently in the UK. Have
Disney
any of
Plus
you got
is
it?
so good.
you
It's
got
so
it?
good. I watched every single episode of Phineas and Ferb. It's so funny.
Have you
Oh,
ever
I love that show.
Yeah,
have you ever seen any of the Mandalorian episodes yet? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I've watched them.
Up to
I really want to
episode
watch
7.
it.
Episode
I've watched
7.
all four of them.
How many episodes are there?
Episode 7.
Eight.
There's only 4 on the UK one though.
You got
Is
VPN.
there?
No, I've got them all because I'm
Oh,
special.
dodgy guy.
Master Hacker.
Yeah, I'm debating whether to get Disney Plus or not. What do you reckon, Luke?
Yeah, I get
I
it.
mean,
It's the
It's like 5
If
quid
you're
a
only
month.
getting
Isn't
it for 2 shows, so it's not,
Yeah, but then you do get all the Marvel stuff and all the the Star Wars stuff as well.
And you got
yeah. I've been
I
watching the
guess.
MCU as well.
for some reason
Yeah.
National Geographic's on there for some reason, but it's a bit odd.
Yeah,
Must be owned by Disney.
yeah. Everything's owned by Disney.
I think Disney
Yeah,
can buy
true.
everything on the planet now.
100 years, the world's going to be owned by Disney.
Well, do you remember that thing back in the summer when Spider-Man was supposed to be bought back to Sony? Whatever happened with that? Did that just kind of stop?
So I think,
they kind of just reached an agreement. I think.
yeah, they reached an agreement. I
Yeah.
think MCU can make Spider-Man movies now, can't they? Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
think
I
Marvel
don't
just
think they can't.
dumped a load of cash on their face and
Yeah,
said, "Shut up."
I think Sony make like 70% of the profit from the movies,
Yeah,
of the
something like that.
Spider-Man stuff, which is a bit mad.
Yeah.
But like Marvel still get all the merchandise money and like stuff like that, which is probably the main income.
Yeah.
I think there was a thing about like if Disney wanted to have the entire of Spider-Man, like they'd have to pay Sony like $10 billion, something like that. I remember seeing
Oh,
that.
that's mad. Yeah, Sony are just really rigid. They just don't want to move.
To be honest,
Yeah.
the first 3 Spider-Man films that came out in the early 2000s were brilliant.
Yeah.
But
Tobey
then what
Maguire.
about the Amazing Spider-Man?
That was horrendous.
I did
Yeah,
not
they
enjoy.
were the best.
The first one was good. The
I
first
don't-
Amazing Spider-Man. Not the
Uh,
second one. The second one was
I didn't
bad.
like any
But
of
then-
them.
What about the MCU ones then with Tom Holland?
They're really
MCU
good.
ones are best. They're the
Yeah.
best.
They're
I'd
really
s-
different to the other two series.
Yeah, I'd probably say
Yeah.
that I have a thing that Tobey Maguire is a better Peter Parker, but then Tom Holland is a better Spider-Man, I'd say. If you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
the problem is with the new Spider-Man movies that they're less orientated around Spider-Man and more.
Yeah,
other
it's
people.
more about
Like the Homecoming one, that was more about Tony Stark, you know.
yeah,
like-
that was all about Iron Man.
I think Tony Stark was supposed to be like his Uncle Ben, if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like a father figure, yeah.
yeah.
And then he dies. I suppose.
But it
Not
ended up
spoilers.
just being about him instead. So
Bruh.
Yeah.
Is there any new Marvel films coming out soon?
Well, Black Widow was supposed to be
Yeah,
released in May.
it's been delayed, hasn't it?
It's been delayed to November now. It
Well,
was taking the spot
November.
of yeah, it's
Everything's
taken
been
the spot of
delayed
the Eternals, which was supposed to be in November, and now that's been pushed back, and so is like the ones coming out after that. So
Yeah.
everything's been delayed now, like in the cinemas, because
Like-
I mean, no one can watch them.
I like how people are saying that Sonic that came out the Sonic
Yeah.
film
Oh, yeah.
that
Yeah,
actually
Sonic
might get an Oscar because all the good films have been delayed now to the end of the year, so it might get an Oscar, which is quite
That
funny.
would be class.
I never watched
Wasn't
it.
actually
It's
that
actually
bad.
alright.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's only as good as it can be, you know.
I want them
Yeah.
to release the version with
As
the
far
really
as
bad
Sonic
design.
films go.
Yeah, just release it anyway. So that'd be funny.
Like get a Blu-ray, you get the bad version and the good version.
Yeah,
just release the bloopers instead of the.
the actual movie.
And yeah.
So what have you lot been doing to cope with all the quarantine and being at home and stuff like
Playing on my computer all day, every day.
that? What are we talking? What games?
CS:GO, a bit of Minecraft.
Hey,
Yeah.
Minecraft, let's go.
Classic.
I've
Yeah,
been playing a lot of Minecraft recently, I have to admit.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Minecraft as well.
I've been playing a little bit, probably not as much as you lot, but
Yeah, with the new what's it called Warzone game come out, been playing a bit of that. It's all right, yeah.
yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah, I don't have COD, but I was
I've-
playing Farming Simulator the other day, and it's actually well,
What do do in Farming
Farming
Simulator?
You farm.
glad you
though.
farm wheat and stuff, and you put cow poo on the field, and it's sick, mate.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I've
might
still
have to
been
download
playing.
it.
I've still been
Gotta
playing
listen Farming
Warzone.
Simulator.
It's like 20 quid.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a
I think it's-
I
bargain.
think,
that's
I
free.
think it's on
in that.
Game Pass. If you have Game Pass.
I
think
was
it's
looking on my
on-
computer, so PC edition.
Ah.
PC. That's it.
Shout out to all my
PC
PC
Master
players out
Race.
there.
Any
So-
other games?
Rocket League.
Rocket League. I've been
No.
playing a bit of Rocket League as well. Yeah, that's
No,
good.
I've
the
never
Rocket
played
League.
Rocket League. Is it alright? Is it good?
It is good.
Yeah.
It was only like
Been,
10 quid
been
though.
sweating out 2v2 with Hugh Conliffe.
Yeah, the thing is about Rocket League is, I swear you only ever play it when everything else has kind of died.
Yeah.
No,
It's
I-
do.
last
I know
resort.
I do anyway. Every time
I
FIFA
play it all
dies,
the
which
time.
is as
I
at the
don't really know
moment,
how it works, and I don't intend to know how it works.
it's basically football with cars.
Football.
yeah, I know. But,
Oh
like,
God.
just play FIFA if you want to play football. You know what I mean?
Oh no, you don't understand. So
Well,
it
I
is a
play
good game.
FIFA as well.
Yeah. Although, what do you think about FIFA at the moment, Luke?
Pretty dead. I've stopped playing it, to be honest.
I've kind of stopped.
I
playing
don't
as well.
understand.
Since
uh,
the
I
birthday
didn't
came
even
out.
buy the new one.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people buy it. I mean, if you do play FIFA, it's all right. You can play it if you want, but I don't understand why you'd buy the same game every year continuously.
See, this is what
Yeah,
everyone
I
says
do
who
it every
doesn't
other
play
year.
FIFA. No, but you've got to buy it every year because they kind of void the other games as if they've never happened when the new game comes
And,
out. So
like,
you can't really do
cross
anything.
Compatible. So you can't someone's playing FIFA 19 and you can play FIFA 20 against them.
No, they
No.
would never do
that
that.
would be really good.
Yeah, no.
That'd be good.
Because
Yeah,
EA
I'd
just
like
wants to steal the
that.
money.
I think the last one I got is FIFA 17. So
It's EA. You never
I
know
go,
what they're
I
gonna
go
do.
every 2 years.
Yeah, EA
yeah,
is
it is EA. So
trying to
Well-
take your money.
Well, they did make the good Spider-Man film. Not Spider-Man film. Sorry, the
Film?
the
What?
Star Wars
Spider-Man
game.
film.
You know, Fallen Order that came out in
Oh
in
yeah,
the winter.
that game. Oh, I never got that. I really
Was that
wanted to get it.
good?
It was actually
You had
really
it,
good.
yeah.
It was
Yeah,
I
pretty
heard it
good.
was really
Good.
buggy.
It was actually really buggy though, to be honest. It played a lot like a lot of From Software's game. Like it played a lot like those kind of games. It was actually really good.
Yeah, I prefer Battlefront personally. I like
Battlefront, yeah, Battlefront
is a good
good
game.
No,
But the thing
I
is,
never
when-
got into Battlefront.
No, when it was released, the second one, it was like dead for ages.
It's
like,
alive
'cause it was,
again, it
It was really bad.
revived.
But then it revived recently. Don't know how they did it, but they did.
Yeah,
They
and it
just
kind of revived.
implemented new updates and stuff, and it just worked. So.
It's kind of back now, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good game.
I mean, have you played Animal Crossing yet? The new one.
No, I really want it though.
I think
really want
Sadly
it.
not.
I think I might get it with my
I'm gonna
birthday
get it.
money. I think I might do. I think I
Yeah,
might have to
in the
do
next
that.
couple of weeks. I mean, they're in
I might
quarantine,
get
might as
it.
well.
I've heard good reviews from it, like really good reviews.
Yeah,
Apparently,
it's like it's virtual life.
It does look really good.
Do you know? Do you actually know what it's about? 'Cause I'm not too sure what you actually really do
It's
in the
basically
game.
like life simulator.
Life
Yeah,
simulator.
so basically, you've got your little guy, and you have your own island, and you've just got to like run your island.
A bit like
But
Minecraft.
it's a lot better than that. You can't really explain it. But
It's a great
yeah.
game.
Nah,
It doesn't get much.
It's now the holidays now. Well, we haven't got
School
any.
holidays.
We're not getting set any homework for 2 weeks, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, we will be, and I already have been. So.
Have you? I haven't been set anything yet.
I mean,
I haven't checked.
I like how
Well,
all the
I'm not
teachers
going
say
to.
like, oh, don't worry, we won't set any work, but then we get set about 5 different works on like
And they all
the
do
first
it,
day
yeah.
of the thing.
And it's
Yeah,
always
so-
the person who said we wouldn't.
Yeah. So school's over now. We're on Easter break, which usually time where we all go out, see our mates, hang out in the sun, play a bit of football, go on our bikes. But
Not me.
so we're stuck inside.
Speaking of the sun, it was like 19 degrees today. It was really hot.
It was.
It was
really
nice.
warm.
It was a nice day
I
to
was
go
on
out.
the
Windy, though.
trampoline.
It was windy at the same time.
Yeah,
I didn't even look outside.
just had your blinds closed, playing games all day.
At least you had good weather for your birthday, Beau.
Yeah, that's one plus, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So we're on holiday now, so we can't. So we don't even have work to do as
Yeah.
something to do. We literally have nothing to do now.
I think all we have to do is literally play games and like
Yeah.
like our only entertainment, except from just like
Play
texting
games.
your friends or
And
something.
watch films or TV shows.
Watch more Phineas and Ferb.
Have you seen that they're putting films that are supposed to be in the cinema like on TV? There's
Yeah.
a film
Yeah, I
called
know
like
about
with Frozen 2. It got shut up.
I'm not sure anyone's going to watch that in the first place.
It's a class film. I'll have you know.
Still haven't seen
Watch
it.
it in the cinemas.
Oh no.
I was
Yeah, but they're putting loads of movies onto streaming sites now instead of releasing them. What do you think about that? Because I think this could be like a big change in like the movie
Yeah,
industry.
it's-
Like instead of putting films in cinemas, they're just going to put them straight onto Netflix or Amazon.
I think
Yeah,
people are
it's
gonna
sort of
pirate
like
them.
Blockbuster dying kind of thing.
Yeah,
You know,
people.
Blockbuster died, a new
Yeah. Oh,
section
Rip
of
Blockbuster.
yeah,
Yeah.
Rip Blockbuster.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, cinema will probably be gone in, I don't know, 15, 10 years, something like that.
I don't think it will.
The thing is, I
you
love
can-
going to the cinema.
you can
I think
watch-
it's really
Oh yeah,
fun.
I enjoy it. You make it a day out of it. It's a good event, go to the
Yeah.
cinema with your friends and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like a film just feels different when you watch it at the cinema. Like,
It
if you
does.
feels
watch
more
it at
special.
home- yeah.
Like I
If you
could.
watch it in IMAX as well, it's just like a whole
Yeah,
different
exactly.
experience.
Have you seen
IMAX,
any films
yeah.
in 4D yet?
I haven't.
No.
I watched Star
Oh, I
Wars
have.
in it,
I
and it was
watched the
so
Lego
good.
film.
I watched Star
Was it?
Wars.
I watched the Lego
So
film
what
in
is
4D.
4D? Is that like where they squirt water in you?
Yeah, and
stuff?
like they move the chairs
Yeah.
and stuff, and like they blow wind in your face and all that, and like so like in Star Wars, there's a scene where like it's raining and they're on the boat and stuff, and
Yeah.
like basically like it's like little tiny little particles of water flying down on you, and like the chair's moving, and like it's like if you're in a boat, and it was really cool. It's like in 3D as well.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Yeah.
I rate that.
It costs
Yeah,
like 30
I'm
quid though for 2
excited.
people though.
Oh, okay.
It was worth it. Though.
Never
It was
mind.
fun. I watched it in December.
Right.
So one thing that does happen in our school is
Yeah.
we've got 2 football teams in our year. We've got one called Ganky
up
FC,
the
named after someone. We've got one called Thistle FC, named after someone else. They're 2 big teams, and probably how many people do you reckon participate in the games?
Well, around
50?
50 people.
Probably around 50 people play in the
Everyone.
game.
Basically every boy in our year.
And we've got
Yeah.
the manager of Thistle FC
Right here with
with us
us.
today, Eli.
Yeah, hello.
Manager of Thistle
Hello,
FC.
How is it being manager?
What's life like?
It's like nothing else. It really, the lads I lead, proud how we win every single time.
Yeah. Because we played 2 official matches. It was 2-0 in the first one. What was the score in the second one?
It
I
was
don't know.
3-0.
3-0. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Was it 3
Top goal
I swear
scorer.
they scored.
People
they
could
didn't
say
really.
it is a bit
No,
unfair
yes.
because we got more people.
We do have more players.
Yeah,
Like-
but it was actually part of my managerial doctrine
Yeah.
to actually just get as many people.
And they complain.
Your business plan.
That was my business plan.
Your secret plan.
They tried
We
to
had
sue
over-
us because we had too many players, but realistically, they're not appointing enough players.
If
So
you head over to Thistle FC _management, you'll see all the signings.
And on Instagram,
yeah,
you got any other
Oh,
social media
plug.
like you got to plug in?
No, actually.
Ah.
you got the main Thistle FC account.
yeah.
Was
Yeah,
it Thistle?
Manager.
Is that run by
Thistle
you and
dot
I?
FC.
Run by you and I.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
run. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is cracking.
When's the next match do you think it's going to be? I think it should be like, as soon as we get back to school.
That would
I
be
think
good.
it's going to be
that'd be
the second. I think it's going to be the
I mean, if-
Thursday that we get back.
If we go back to
Thursday.
school. If we
If we go back to school, I
Yeah.
hope so.
I
If we return
reckon.
and half of our men are died.
Level out the playing fields.
Yeah. I reckon the shortest, the latest we're gonna get back to school is probably September. I reckon.
You reckon?
Yeah, I
Latest.
think it'll be
October.
June. I think it'll be June. Because if you look at China at the moment, they were in lockdown for about 2 to 3 months, and they're
Yeah.
starting to come out now. So
Have you seen that? Like they're allowing
Yeah,
people
that's
to
because the
sell
numbers
bats
have
and
been
stuff
going
still
down.
again.
sorry.
Yeah.
They're allowing people to
The
sell
numbers
bats
have been
again
going down.
and like
So,
Oh, no.
rabbits.
ah.
Ugh.
But yeah, so we should probably be back out into the world again
I mean,
in June.
if people follow the what
follow
the
the
government have
protocols.
been saying, which
Yeah.
isn't happening.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I'd
from
think
what I saw
people-
today, there was about around 20 people around every 10 minutes walking past. It was quite a
And
lot of
it's
people.
awful. People
Yeah.
just need to follow the rules.
Yeah,
Stop
follow
the
the
spread.
rules. Don't be a gangster.
It's quite annoying because I can't use a skateboard as much as I want to. But
Well, you can use it every day when we get out, though. Don't worry.
Yeah, hopefully, if we do get back, that's the big if.
If we get
Yeah,
out,
the big
well
if.
said.
oh,
What with school? Because you know how we've been at home doing all the work on our computers and stuff. Do you think
Yeah.
this will make for a big change in the education system and how they teach?
Hopefully.
I reckon they're
Yeah,
going to go
definitely.
to more. A lot more computers are going to be implemented and stuff, and a lot more online work is going to be
Yeah.
used.
Now we
So it's
have
been
the
proven.
equipment.
Yeah, and it's been proven that we could work on the computers and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, from most
Not,
of
not
us.
proven.
Yeah,
Yeah, but-
most people.
We've survived the last 2 weeks doing the work with most of us. So.
Doing
Barely.
I find it really. I just get distracted all the time and procrastinate.
Yeah, lots of
Yeah.
procrastination.
Yeah, and just you should be doing.
'Cause
You
you're
feel
your
like you should be
natural-
doing work, but you don't want to. But then you have to do it. But then you do some. But then you get distracted and do something else.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
one notification throws me off.
The most annoying thing was how our English teacher just basically gave us an exam to do as soon as we went off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
so did my
same with
history
us.
teacher.
It's frustrating. But then again, you got to cut them some slack because they've got to test us because we would have been doing a test if we were in school. So they've got to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
Google the answers, so
Yeah.
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 Special
I did my
test.
history test open book.
I think I'm just spreading out my exam over days and stuff, so I can just do as much as
Yeah.
I can and get as many marks as possible. And stuff.
Are you going to do any work over this holiday?
No.
I think I'll
Yeah.
finish off what I didn't do during the week. That's about
Okay.
it.
What's annoying me is that some of the teachers, they've all set their work differently. Like some of them have set on the day for the next day.
I
And then
think
some of them have set it for the whole month or the whole week or the next year or whatever. And it makes it really difficult to like plan and organize what you need to do and how you're going to do it.
I
Because
think
you do one lesson one day and then it just comes through again. You would have already done it yesterday if you knew about it.
I think the best thing for a teacher to do is just set you a worksheet. I think that's probably the best thing. Like, not have to like set. Oh yeah, do this, this, and this, and this. Just give us a worksheet once every three every
Just
week.
one big one.
Yeah.
Easiest for them as
Instead
well.
of just splitting it up, because
Like,
that's just annoying.
Okay, or like just finish this booklet by this time. Like just set as a worksheet. You don't have to like do this, and this, and all that stuff. It just makes it much more confusing for them and for us. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Any other things about school?
No.
Apart from like, you think you wouldn't miss it, but you do.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Yeah.
missing it.
Congratulations, University won.
Yeah.
I miss school.
Because we're not seeing anyone like we would be seeing on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
We're not socializing or doing any of that stuff, so it's really different and difficult. Isn't it?
Easier to just go to school and do the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually just easy. It's not hard.
Especially if you set your own timetable. If a teacher sets a homework for a day, but then your timetable doesn't have that work on that day, then you have to do more work on that day than the other day, and it's just a bit.
Yeah, that's what I was
messy.
saying. It's difficult to plan it.
I ended up doing business for most of this week, and it was just so bad. Business every day.
Yeah, I did history probably like half of the time.
The annoying thing is because I do art, and it's just quite annoying because I don't have most of the supplies I'm supposed to need to do the art. Like I need.
So how are you coping with that?
I need to do I need to have like PVA glue and stuff. I ended up using Gorilla Glue and nearly stuck my two fingers together forever. But it was just really annoying because my teacher was like, "Do it by now," and like, or I'll phone your parents or something like that. And it was just like, I don't have the supplies to do it. And
Yeah, you can't do it.
I don't have any paints.
Yeah.
I can't.
They tried to supply people who didn't have access to a computer with laptops in school before we left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
But I wouldn't like to be doing all my work on a little Chromebook, to be honest. That'd be pretty heavy.
That's what I'm doing mine on. It's
Chromebook.
Yeah, I've got a little laptop. It's not the best, but
I do mine on my PC.
Yeah, that's like PC Master Race. You can do your work on it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite annoying doing it on a PC because you'll be in like Discord listening to music, and then your friend will join you. Go, hey, go on Minecraft, and you'll be like, all right,
yeah. And procrastination kicks in again.
Yeah. That's,
Right, so did anyone get pranked on April Fools?
No.
I did not.
No, I didn't either.
What did you do? Did you, Eli?
No, but I was hoping for the government to go April Fools, you know, turn back,
Coronavirus
turn
was
back
all a
to
prank.
everything was. Yeah, it was.
Oh, that'd be great.
Coronavirus doesn't exist.
It was just a thing. It's just a prank, bro.
Did you hear the theories
Prank,
that coronavirus was made by like governments to like thin down?
It was made by the
population?
Chinese government.
Yeah,
It is a
thin down
bit
the
weird
population.
how it only kills old people, though, isn't it?
It doesn't only kill
yeah.
local people.
It's man-made, but
Decreased surplus population.
I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Quotes for GCSEs.
Yes, that's great. That's a Christmas Carol
Christmas
quote.
Carol.
Keep-
We
Quote
did
right
that
there.
exam, and I got my results back quite recently.
Oh yeah.
What did you get?
Well, speaking that I'm in the lowest set, I got a 5+, which is really good
Oh,
for my
well done,
set.
Beau.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
I
you
got
got better than me.
I'm in the
What did
lowest.
you get,
four
Luke?
as well. I got 4.
I got 6.
Wait, no, I got a 3. I got a 3.
3.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
Nice.
a 3.
oh, sorry. You'll be all right.
I'll be fine. Don't worry.
I think they're gonna lower down the grade boundaries, aren't they? That's my theory. What they're gonna do.
They've got to, because we've got to teach ourselves
they have
a
to.
whole topic of like a whole term's worth of topic of
If-
every subject.
If we're off
Yeah,
maybe
till,
maybe
about
even
education.
more.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it could be more. So
if we're off till September, then we've taken an entire quarter of our GCSEs just out of the mix, and it's like,
From home, with
Yeah.
no one telling us how to do it.
yeah, and just like
It's like.
it's just.
But then what you've got to think is, when we do our exams, everyone else would have been in the same boat and they've all had to do the same as us.
Yeah. the grades are going to go down by a substantial amount the next GCSEs that happen.
But all
Yeah.
it'll mean is all the tryhards who do loads of revision will just get massive.
Yeah, they're gonna boo from this because they're just gonna do like more
Yeah,
work
like,
than they're supposed
They
to.
do that. They do extra work at home anyway, so it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wake up at 5 a.m., 5 to 5, just working.
Working 9 to 5.
No.
So, something that we've done on the last two podcasts, guys. 15
Yeah.
years from now, you're up. All right. Who are
Where-
we going to first?
Eli.
Luke. Luke.
No, Eli.
Luke,
No, Luke, it's you.
Okay.
you're up.
15 years from now.
15 years.
Where do you
So
think you're
How
going
old,
to be?
how old will I be?
29.
29.
30.
Or 30, yeah, whatever.
29.
Yeah, it'd be 29, yeah.
Hopefully, I have a job.
What type of job?
SoundCloud rapper.
you working on the beats?
I'm working on the beats.
Yeah.
What job do you want to have though? Like seriously?
Like a fun job, you know, a job that I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose
You know.
that's what you want.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like the most generic answer ever.
I want to have a fun job. You say,
Just do something you love.
they say if you do a job that you like, you never work a day in your life. Oh.
That is true.
I call bullshit.
Yeah.
So
And where are you going to be located, Luke? Are you going to stay in the UK?
Hopefully not.
Okay, all right.
where do
What
you
are
want to be?
New Zealand, Canada.
Alright.
A
Nice.
nice
Why?
area because they speak majority English.
I suppose.
I guess you could
It's
say that.
nice weather.
Yeah,
Good
guess where
country.
also speaks English?
Go on.
England.
Nice one.
Anyway, Luke, I have to ask.
Yes.
With your name, were your parents just massive Star Wars fans, or was it just a big coincidence?
It was well. It's a long story, you know. On my
Walker.
birth certificate, I'm not actually Luke Walker.
Oh,
So
what's your
What?
name?
yeah, my original name is Luke Hughes.
Do you prefer that, or do you prefer Luke Walker?
No, I
Luke
prefer Luke
Hughes?
Walker. I hate the last name Hughes.
Wait, so is your name actually? So on your passport, what's it say?
On my passport, it's Luke Walker because
Okay,
my
so-
my parents got married.
Oh.
Yeah.
My dad's
Ew.
last name Walker.
All right.
I
So-
thought your surname was Sins.
what?
You
That's
know,
my- that's
your
my
dad
middle
and
name.
everything.
his
Oh,
middle
name.
name.
of
Yeah,
course.
come on.
And also
Hey,
that
Of course.
you were born on the day after Star Wars Day as well. That's a big coincidence. May the 4th.
May the 4th.
Very
May the 4th
funny.
be with you.
What about you then, Eli? 15 years from now, what do you see yourself?
I should be managing Real Madrid.
Yeah. I can see it. I can see it. I can see the Real
Yeah,
Madrid
that
kit.
suits you.
Yeah, good practice
Wild.
with this FC
Yeah.
The youngest ever Real Madrid manager.
ever in
At the
history.
age of 29. Yeah.
You just gotta get there before you're 29. You can do it, Eli. I believe in you.
Yeah. But now on a serious note, I am wanting to join the army.
The army.
Alright.
It's quite a dangerous job.
Any real reason why?
It's just something I like doing. Like I do cadets and that, and it's
Yeah.
just a good time, good people there. So you know,
I can respect that.
I do
Well,
respect it.
it's
yeah.
a commitment. The job that you're asking for. So if you want to do it, make sure you want to do
If
it.
that's what you want to do, then go for it.
Yeah. What field
everyone
are you
dies
thinking?
someday. So you know,
Yeah.
infantry.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's either
cool.
infantry or going into the Marines. So
Marines is cool. The boats and stuff.
Well, if you want to, what do your family think about
not happy.
that? They're not.
My uncle joined the
They'll come
army,
round.
and my nan was not happy with it. he was I think he was like 20 when he joined, and they just weren't on board with it. But he still did it anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
if you want to do it, then you do it. You do that.
I ain't
So I
doing
take
stuff
it-
to impress anyone. So you know,
Yeah. So I take it you're going to stay in the UK then.
well, obviously with 6 month
Yeah.
deployments with the army, so
Yeah.
I'll be away. But you know, I should be
Alright.
living here.
That's pretty cool.
Fair enough.
So, Lee, are you still the same with your 15 years from now, like you did about 3 podcasts ago?
Nothing's really changed. Same stuff really. What about you?
I'm still the same. Hopefully, this coronavirus goes away soon, so I can actually do it. But,
Yeah, we should be all right in 15 years.
do you
Famous
think?
last words.
Do you think you're gonna get a job soon? Any of you? Gonna get like an actual job soon after the
not
coronavirus?
Yeah, not at the moment, but
Do you think?
I think next year I probably should. 16.
What are you looking at for?
Yeah.
Probably should. I don't know, in the summer job, I don't know, like supermarket or something like that.
Yeah, just get some dollar. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
My
get some
my
jobs
sister
coming
was
through the doors.
working as a
Dollar
bartender when she was
bills.
14.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, it was quite a young bar, I thought it was alright anyway.
So did she make lots of money from that then?
She made like I can't remember to be honest, but it was a few years ago now. But yeah,
How long did she do that for?
she did it until Christmas, and she had to work. She just had to work till like 3 in the morning on Christmas Eve, and then she decided to quit after that.
Yeah, fair enough.
I wouldn't
Another
do
question. Another question that we asked on the last podcast was favorite artist of all time.
Oh,
I never got to
As
say
in-
mine. Mine is Eminem, by the way.
Eminem.
I never said it on the last
Some
podcast.
shady.
Do you want me to do like serious?
Yeah,
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar's your
That's what Tom
favorite of
say.
all time.
Poppin'. I love Kendrick Lamar.
What's your favorite song by him?
Okay, so
I mean,
what's your favorite song?
for me,
Ma-
this how many views does this get?
Last video got around 100 views, and the one before got around 180 views.
Right, I respect that, and it's right. Right, I'm gonna be straight with you. Come on, One Direction.
One Direction
I-
is your
Oh.
favorite.
Serious bangers.
Oh,
So back in the day.
oh, I respect that. I respect
What's your
that.
favourite
Makes
song
you
then?
You have
beautiful.
the 5-year-old boys thinking, oh, I won't listen to this, but secretly we all did. Come on.
Yeah, or Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
Oh.
absolutely.
What's your favorite song?
Favorite song?
Mine's
Yeah.
you look beautiful. I've forgotten how it's
That's
called.
what makes you
What
beautiful.
makes
That's
what
yeah,
makes
that's what
what
makes you
makes you
beautiful.
beautiful?
That's my favorite
Or
song.
Best song ever.
Yeah.
Best song ever is literally the best song ever.
No, that's a
It's
cracking
fun,
tune. What do
It's
you think of
literally
them?
in the
Like,
name.
what do you think of them? Like splitting up and doing all their solo stuff.
I'm not that arsed, but as long as the old songs are still there,
They're still there. So you can still enjoy them.
Yeah.
put them in a locked playlist on Spotify so no one can see it.
Call it homework. The file.
Call the file homework.
Yeah.
Just a load of One Direction songs.
Just One Direction.
Yeah.
Gonna be listening to that quite a lot then. When we're at home doing work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Uh,
No, I actually do have a good playlist that I've actually made. OG songs. It's all like the songs from like
Yeah, I've been
early
listening to that.
2000. It's actually
Yeah, I've
a
got
good,
to play this.
it's a good playlist. You
My
like.
favorite-
it is a tune.
My favorite song from 2012 has to be "Payphone" by Maroon 5.
That is a
Yeah.
banger.
Yep, that's
Absolute
on that.
This is
banger.
my payphone.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah, that's a banger.
Yeah.
Another one that we.
Girlfriend is on read for 2 seconds. I'm out of pain.
Another one that we asked on the last podcast. Favorite TV show.
Ooh.
Which one do you
Phineas and
like?
Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb. Right. Fair
Yeah.
enough. What-
Fairs.
For me, it's got to be the In-Betweeners.
The in-between.
In-Betweeners.
The In-Betweeners.
It is a classic.
That is just the best show ever.
You're not
Yeah,
British
it's-
if you haven't watched.
Wow.
The
I mean,
entirety
actually
of
made a
In-Betweeners.
reference to it before with the 9th of May, bloody ain't 1989.
You did.
No,
Yeah.
need a bloody May 1989.
What happened if you picked up on that?
LA 3 jars of lager and a pint of
And
Guinness.
a pint of Guinness. That is a cracking TV show. Cracking. One of the best.
What was yours, Leo? Again, I've forgotten what you said last podcast.
I said Prison Break.
Oh
I
yeah.
went for Prison Break.
I've never
There's
seen
others
Prison
though.
Break.
There's
Still haven't
others
said
to
that.
watch.
Game of
I've-
Thrones is up there. for me.
I've never seen it because didn't it like
it's not-
wasn't it really good until the last season?
Yeah, it gets really good until season 5, and then it just goes down a cliff.
I remember when that season came out, my parents were just going crazy over it. I'd never seen it before, but like it was quite funny.
There's a lot of sex in it.
Nice.
Because I was another TV show that I really like was The Witcher. Did any of you see that?
Yeah,
Netflix?
that I like that.
I
That
never
was
watched
good.
it.
Yeah,
Based on the
that was a
game.
really good show. I think it's a lot. It's a lot like Game of Thrones. I think.
I
Because
mean,
there
like,
is
Like
also
medieval.
lots of sex in that. Yeah, very
Yeah.
medieval. Yeah, it's good.
I mean,
I
the actor was the player who played Superman, wasn't it?
It is Henry Cavill.
yeah.
He was good in that. He was.
I've changed my favorite show.
Okay.
It's no longer Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It is now the classic Gravity Falls from Disney XD.
Ah, yeah.
Good show.
Gravity Falls.
It's just so good. It's so good. You should
Yeah.
watch it if you haven't watched it already.
Sam,
Did
he
any
was-
of you-
He was such a simp to that the ginger girl though.
Oh yeah, what's one name? Wendy. That was it.
Oh, big
He
sin.
simped so hard.
I think
Simped off our feed.
he's one of the four horsemen of simps. I think.
Did any of you hear Drake's new song that he released the other day?
I heard.
Days
Yeah,
ago?
I have heard it. I
Have
have
you?
No, I
heard it.
haven't. I haven't.
You haven't?
Tootsie Slide.
It's called the Tootsie Slide, and it's people calling it the 2020 Cha Cha Slide.
What are your thoughts on it?
See,
You like
I think
it?
Drake, I think he's been really clever by the way he's done this. Because he released a little snippet of it before he released the actual track itself. And I think he's done this for TikTok.
Yeah, I can
in-
see that. Yeah.
Because in the song,
Yeah.
he basically tells you to dance and he tells you what dance moves to do. So I think he's done this so he gets loads of recognition
on TikTok.
on TikTok. And
Wow.
It's such a big big app now, isn't
yeah,
it?
big platform.
Like a lot of
Yeah,
people
so we
use
get
it.
lots of recognition.
I don't use
I
it
haven't
personally.
now, and I've posted a few things.
Like songs get massive just because of TikTok.
Yeah, so then from that, people
Like
go
box.
listen to the song, do dances to it on that, then listen to that song, then listen to him, and then
Yeah.
very smart business move from him. It's actually
So-
quite a good song.
I didn't like the song. You know,
I liked it.
he's
I was
he's
a fan.
definitely made better.
He has.
Yeah. So, Eli,
Going
was
on
you,
to TikTok. Do you guys have it? Do you guys use it?
I had it when it
I don't
came
know.
out ages ago, when like the memes were good. But then around after that, I kind of deleted it, cause you know all the good memes like why do good girls like bad
Yeah,
guys?
of course.
Yeah.
And like the hit or miss. I guess they know,
Yeah.
and all
Oh,
like
God.
can you be Tracer? Like, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
OG TikToker.
I had it,
Speaking
but then I
of-
deleted it.
To be fair, some of the memes on there aren't that bad. You
Yeah.
got
No, yeah.
Yeah, some
Some
of
of
them
them
are
I
good.
want to say, "Ooh, get away from me." They're not that bad.
Do you,
But the ratio of like good stuff on there to the bad stuff is just mental.
Yeah. The people dancing.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
there's
Yeah.
so much of that.
so
I refuse to download it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna.
I've got it.
Straight.
Nah, I think you should. I think you should follow me on it.
would you like to tell us what your account name is, or are you gonna keep it a secret?
It's wild_Elias.
Get
Make
out
sure to-
that.
Make sure to go check it out.
Absolutely cracking
Going
TikToks
viral.
on that. Yeah, make it go viral.
It's just become such a
Yeah.
big website now. Not website. App. Like after it first
Yeah.
came out, Musically was its predecessor, and then it got
It was-
deleted. And then
Yeah.
The
this
thing I
came
like
out.
about it though is there's no ads on it. There's like one ad.
That
Yeah,
is good.
no, yeah.
But compared to like Instagram, like every 4 posts is like an ad, and it's just
So when you go on like YouTube or something, the only ads you ever get are TikTok or Raid Shadow Legends, of course. But
Yeah.
TikTok's always
Raid
there.
Shadow Legend.
Have you noticed the ad you can get was like, I got a free PS4. All I had to do was answer a few
Yeah.
questions. They're just
Yeah.
so fake.
Answer this survey. Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't believe any of those are all fake. By the way, if you do.
If it's too good to be true, it probably isn't true.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Because it
Yeah,
was.
it used to be a Domino's pizza, didn't it? But it's gone to a PS4.
Yeah.
Bump up.
I got a free domino.
flights
Just
to
answer
Miami
these few
next.
questions.
There used to be Vine, and then Vine died after a few years, and then
I
it
like
went to
Vine.
Musically, and that died after like a year or two, and
And
then
it-
now we're at
Nah, it's
TikTok.
longer than that.
Huh?
Wasn't that long though.
Forever.
I know that Musically was awful. At least you can cope with TikTok a bit more than you can with Musically, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least
that was
some of the
just-
things on TikTok are funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of the memes on Instagram now are just TikTok memes. I've seen
Yeah.
a lot.
Instagram just take all of their posts from Twitter and TikTok. There's nothing
Yeah.
original on
Because
Instagram.
you can just download TikToks, which you can't really do on any other platform.
Yeah, I suppose.
You can't like download an Instagram post.
Yeah, you can screenshot it or screen record it, but that's about it really.
Yeah, it's not the same though.
Yeah, it's not the same. Have you got anything else to talk about, Beau?
No, I think I'm all right. You know.
All right.
Talk
Well,
about
should we
most
wrap it up
things.
there?
Well, yeah. Have you got any social media guys you'd like to plug in? For
Yeah,
the
my
viewers?
TikTok. And if you feel like you're worthy enough to be on my Instagram priv, I think you should drop it a follow. _wild_priv. All right.
Cracking.
Okay.
Great content.
Luke, you wanna...
There is good content on that.
Luke Walker 0505 on Instagram.
That's pretty
I
cool.
don't post on it at all, but follow it anyway.
Well, you know where to subscribe to us, just down below, and
Make sure to subscribe, turn
comment,
notifications on,
Subscribe.
and
like and share.
we'll see you next episode next week.
See you next week.
Goodbye.
All right, bye guys.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Bye. Have a good one.